Okay, just go in and come on in. Okay, I have it right over here. Is it a shiny piece of armor? If you want to risk your spells failing on you, I can start work. Uh, Never mind, I was just joking. I know. You think I have no sense of humor? Well, no, what I figured you would, but I was just, saying. I know. Close your eyes. Okay. Is is this a protective charm? Sort of. Okay, open up. This this is a hope knife. But why? You and your friend are doing good work. Even managed to keep Jack and Graff from interrogating Brynja. I hear you also had a meeting with him. We did. It went mostly well. Managed to hide the most important things, though he knows we did. It is hard to keep up a lie before him. But he didn't put you in irons in a cell. He trusts in your ability. That much is clear. That's quite a feat, you know. And I'm getting this as a reward? Oh, no. When we last spoke, your words rang loud. You care. You wish to find Roderick's murderer. You're not just doing us a favor. You truly wish to find the culprit and bring justice to Roderick's name. You've been careful and are hiding volatile information from Jagrin to avoid a truly dangerous situation. It would be easy to spill everything and let him handle it. But no, you aren't doing any such thing. You are protecting Trunau, its people, trying to keep things civil. The other one is brash, but you are careful. Sarah, not yet. You care. You're protecting Trunau from itself. That hope knife was to be Roderick's. Roderick's? He ordered a new one after losing his. His? You mean Brynja's? Yes. Apparently he couldn't find it anywhere, so he came to me. Not that a new knife could quell a young woman's anger. Of course not. He should have kept looking. But since he couldn't find it, he decided to try to make amends by getting her a new one. He said that if she forgave him, that perhaps she'd give him a second chance with this second knife. It would be better than nothing, and all he could do. I I guess you're right. Anyway, it's meaningless unless he's the one to give her the gift. But not quite. He was going to give me the final details once it was done, but that never came to be. That is just a normal hope knife, not one of love, not something that will be of any meaning to Brynja. Well, yeah, that does make sense. However, it was his, technically. Oh, okay. Once you find his killer, he can rest in peace. As for his hope knife, I believe it only appropriate to bestow it upon you. But why? I've laid out exactly why. The other one is doing this for vengeance. But you are under no such obligation. You have a good heart. Everyone in town gets a hope knife when they come of age, when they're old enough to be trusted with saving the brethren. Once you catch his murderer, you have more than earned it. I I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. Just keep being yourself. God, between you and Jack, then all the more reason to keep at it. What now? It's instructions on where to cut someone if they're doomed to become a plaything. Just in case. Right. Of course, Chief Defender Halger was telling Ruby the same. You remembered. How could I forget the whole ceremony? It has this feel to it. I know. Right. Thanks for the gift. I'll wear it well. I know. But before you go, let me inform you that I've asked Agnes to put a watch on that house. Sorry, who was Agnes again? My wife. She's on the council. They're the rulers are true now. Chagrin is also on that council, as you might imagine. I would figure as much. Right, so the house is on watch. They're on rotation. From what I hear, the curtains are always shut, so no one inside will notice. And outside, if they never leave, is not much of an issue. Besides, these guys are good at looking natural. Daktani shouldn't take notice either. Uh, who's on this watch? Family of defenders, but ones who have trained with them. They know how to be inconspicuous. Family of defenders is very specific. I wanted you to know that I won't make any exceptions just because the residents are half-orcs. Also, I can have them make nightly reports at the Ramble House. That'll work. We just need to know more about who's in there. We only met one, but several were hiding inside. Sadly, the man who bought the house hasn't been seen in town since. Everything about this is suspicious. So much so that Jagrin may well learn about this soon. Hopefully, following Daktani today will give us something good. I hope so too. And Cliff. Yeah? Treat her well. Crap, that rumor mill is going to be murder. I have a hoop knife. It's going to stand out. Best put this away. Well, I should at least look at the blade first. Oh, it's engraved.
Need a few more hours? You look groggy. And you look fashionable. Didn't think you'd ever join us. What? The chain? Shame on you, hiding that glistening prize under your shirt. Embarrassed? It's... let's not get into details right now, okay? Very well. And I am a bit sleepy. I was up late reading Roderick's journal. His lyrical talents were a treasure to this world. You could turn it into a play. No, the fate of these words are for Brynja to decide. That's uncharacteristically thoughtful of you. You know me so little, and after our years together in our dorm. I saw a lot. Well, not a lot. I'll remember that if Daktani has you in a chokehold. Well, anything in Roderick's journal that can help us? Well, the investigation. Not yet. I nodded off just before the last entry about a plague house. Another play? I think so. I'll give it a read later. But now we have business with Daktani. Well, he's still in there. I think it's barely dawn. Daktani's home. One can only imagine the fiendish plots within. Save that energy for later. We'll need it. I can't shake this bad feeling. You're just a little nervous because it's your first talking. I can't say I'm surprised you have experience. Someone had to get those midterm answers. You didn't. He saw me at the last minute, so I booked it. You can't just run off this time. I've worked on my craft since then. Show me. Ta-da! This is what you meant. I haven't seen that thing since junior year. Did you seriously try a normal disguise against Professor Monomako? With his eyesight? Yeah, I just passed by as one of the other students. I don't know if he realized it was me, but those questions were all my worst subjects. You realize elves have keen senses, even at 600 years old. Daktani's no elf, and he's not our teacher. This time, I and you will be random citizens in a close-knit town. Not close enough to avoid branding each other. I suppose both sides might not pay attention to the other. A sea of faceless bodies. Just the wig will do. This is for me. This is for you. That won't be necessary. With your iconic complexion, it's just for a day. I hope you know the crime you're about to commit. I thought I was cleaning up the town, sweeping away a sparkling sapphire. How can you be so callous? Maybe you'll catch the eye of a wandering lovelorn, like Roderick did for you. Don't do that, you'll ruin the whole ruse. Appearances aren't of any importance. It's what is on the inside that matters most. You're saying Roderick was like, no, not so. He was beautiful beyond words. Just let this new look serve as a hook for a lost little fishy. Then you can woo the Osrock townsfolk, tuck up the day. I'll be following Daktani in the meantime. There's no time for such pleasantries. He ought to be leaving soon. Then let's put the finishing touches on our new looks. Do you think you can perform that look better than I? I thought I'd give it a try. It helps that only Sarah knows of it. Shall I complete the look? Give me your hand. Nah. Besides, I doubt you could so much as bruise it. I will show you my strength later. In front of Cham, perhaps. It would give her a little laugh. Oh, how about showing off your powerful rope grip? We can bring in Rupee to judge. Hush, I have a feeling he's about to leave. Shush, he'll hear you. Okay, stay back a ways and act natural. We're just heading for work. I should get into character. You know, it's not 5 o'clock yet. This is how casuals walk. Maybe Omast. Please, he'd be stumbling along the walls and through open doors. Just copy me. Left foot, right foot. Arms lazily sway. No need, this is a normal walk. Wow. Now you try. I'm good. Oh, are you a famous dancer? Your moves are so... Crap. I am an up-and-coming performer. In a few years, you can brag of having known me before I ascended to the heavens of theater. Until that day, let us keep this a secret, just between you and me. Oh. Smooth. Let's go before anyone sees us upon an unconscious woman. And tone it down just a tad. We're supposed to not draw attention. I see it would be dangerous if I tried too hard. I shall relax and take it easy from here on out. Good morning, conspirators. Or friends. A secret handshake? How are they doing that with their fingers? You can't. Are you so uncultured? Huh? Care to prove yourself? I see. Mwangi style. No, it's only a base. That is influence from a few cultures. Maybe they just made it up. Please, this is clearly a combination of several styles. Sure, it's not a coincidence. You know what they say. When you're searching for something, you'll probably find it. I did find it. Case in point, let me show you the hands of an astute scholar. That looks painful. A true master could do this without any pain. They must have been practicing for years. Right. They seem to be heading off. Shall we? Do you need a minute? This is nothing. Okay. Marcus, this is magnifique. Is this a sapphire? Marvelous. The color is like a dream. So soft. A fresh breeze. I have even more in my stock. I can call for it, if you're interested. Or does it roll its way over? No, we have good laborers. That's why I see so many half-orcs scouting things. No one else was qualified. Who knows? A year ago, we all pitched in for a group ad. Laborers needed for heavy work. Pays well. Not the most original, but a group of 4 half-orcs answered. They cover several stalls each. That's multiple salaries. I've got one organizing a new shipment out back, but mostly you'll see them move stuff around. That's that one, you elf! Number 4144, not 4414. It's not that hard, is it? No, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I'll go get the right one. And take this one back. I have hired help if they can't even read. He must have blundered something fierce. Yana always yells over every single thing. She'd scream her head off if a fly landed on her table. I feel for the guy, but he's got good nerves to put up with it. Well, yes, he must have a very strong will. I'd quit in a day dealing with that treatment. People around here don't tremble so easily. How do the other help fare? My guy's pretty good. He doesn't talk much to me, mostly looks away, muttering to himself, but I don't pry. He does his work, so I'm satisfied. I think it's the same for the others. Sometimes there's a mix-up, words are exchanged, but it's resolved quickly and not that big of a deal. I'm just happy I don't have to haul my own merchandise. Some of it's pretty heavy. All I know, ought to be kept in one very public place. Or fill a house. Now there's an idea. Oh, I see what you did there, Marcus. I am a merchant after all. Well, do you like flowers? A pleasant scent, an earthly aroma, sturdy to the touch, petals soft as hair. What's not to love? We have more flowers back here. Too much at a glance, but this fragrance experience is a must. Perhaps a trip in the back is just. Shall we venture, you and I, fellow planters a pack? A marvelous selection here grows. Did you do this alone? I do. Oh, I wish I had some help. Not moving boxes, of course, I have a motto for that. Someone to handle other things. Such innocent words, yet a beating in my chest. Yes, I do think I can help you with this, but just today. Only for... You had me at, yes. Then, how about you stand right over there and we'll get to work? Then we shall, Miss, Chelsea. I think this one, after all. Very good, sir. Should you get the urge to fancy yourself up some more, I can grant you a special discount. How's about 30 gold off? You will indulge me. I believe I shall return someday, if I am to find truly magnificent gems. Then I'll start packing this up. Oh, my rush to be the first eyes upon these wonders. I've forgotten my coin purse. Oh, silly me. Don't worry, I'll put this on hold. Yes, thank you. I should be back in a jiffy. Hello there. Welcome to my... What this enigmatic beauty means to say is, welcome to our humble shop, but a budding rose in a garden of life. Do you wish for elegance? Perhaps an accent to your beauty? Oh, I haven't heard such poetry since my husband proposed. Husband, you're my... you two together. I am here for but a brief stay, to grant this young lady aid. I think I saw some perennials back there. Could you bring some over here so I can take a look? Certainly, mademoiselle. He's quite a man. Have some confidence. Once you can look him in the eye, you'll be golden. You think so? He's just so... I think that I found it this time. Enough already. You clearly don't want to pay. This bag holds my father's savings. You sure? Your last baggie was empty. The one with your mother's savings? The one before that? You know, the one you found under your bed that was supposed to be your real coin purse? The one in your dresser? On the table? That is the same bag. You run to town and back for hours now. I'm not falling for the charade. Beat it. Need a drink? Yes, please. I don't care. Not as green as I figured. This is fresh water, not some filth you'd find stagnating in muck. Treat your plants well and they'll take care of you. I've been with the florist, so much to learn about botany. Never took a liking to it before. She's awestruck. Poor woman doesn't realize you're not usually this handsome. Ah, but we've talked quite a bit. It's not just this fake hair that's caught her senses. Well, she's definitely devoid of any. She's just standing there, waiting for her would-be hubby to return. We just talked. About what? The aroma of the flowers, their hue, ponderings on how to best care for them to acquire such lush vibrance. Right. Sounds like she really said a lot. That one, surely. Where's he? Finishing up before lunch. I hear all the half-orcs gather on the other side of these rocks. I'll be watching. From where? The top of the stones? I have a plan. Just don't be stupid, alright? You can't have any incidents. I'm heading for the shade. No confidence. No matter. My magic is more cunning than he thinks. Yana was really giving you a hard time today. She numbered her boxes wrong. She loves to find any little thing wrong and ratchet it up to 11. It's just a box. I can move it back. Plus, she needed that one an hour later anyway. I heard. Bitch. They're all the same. You're one to talk, Amada. You've been arranging flowers all week. Does Chelsea ever sell any? She might have today, if she'd stop drooling over that guy. The fancy talker? Never seen him before. Travelers have gotten weird these days. Can't be much worse than anyone in Trunau. This dump needs a good old cleanup. We need better advertising. Get some new blood. Better idea, Boro. Just get everyone else to leave. Have the town to ourselves. Toss out the bad ones. These shopkeeps. The humans. At least most of them. Hey now, there's some real hotties in there. Not gonna look your way, Cicero. Not with those. Maybe a rail will come. Worst one yet. Get out the weeds. Let's not go wishing for anything that extreme. It's our town too. Our town. Not the pansies in the stalls. They don't work for nothing. I just want to take a rock and bash their heads in. Chelsea's a pushover. But Marcus, he's a real rat. I don't care about your penniless customer running laps around town. Yana, a rock to the head is too good for you. I parked it back behind the huge boulder in the shade. Just grab a blanket, a good one. Yeah, if it gets a dent, they'll raise hell. Yeah, they're really uptight. Let's just eat and relax. This boulder's not exactly comfy. They get chairs, we get nothing. Ground's pretty soft, and it's shady here. Isn't that why we chose this spot? Let him get heat stroke on the other side. I prefer some of these soft sheets. It's your ass. Did you break anything? Oh yeah? Well, next time you drop something, I ain't helping you clean up the mess. What? That's right. No need to get snappy. We only have each other in this place. Us half-orcs have to stick together. The craft motto. The orc motto. I like it. Just cut out the rest of town. A raid, you said. Sounds interesting. Just don't wreck my home. He didn't say he was going to launch an attack. Besides, we'd be like flies to a fire. I wouldn't even think of it. But we're due for one. And a doozy, too. Brigands, orcs, half-orcs, maybe a couple of ogres. Huh, like some giants would join hands with a normal-sized folk. And they're too dumb anyway. Then let's refocus. If some raiders were recruiting, would you join? Living a free life? Sticking it to those peasants we have to call sir. In a heartbeat. I kinda like some of the people in town. Plus, Sarah's gonna kill you. Not if she's too busy with Agnes. You live right in the middle of town. One catapult, one boulder, one shot. Boom. We'd be free. We'd die at some point, you know? Not before claiming some skulls. But, that's just dreaming. Not happening. Only a couple of raids over the last few decades ever breached the walls. And none of them were recruiting. They were chaotic. They're never gonna get organized. Sure? Positive. Well, I've had my break. Water's gonna have my ass if I'm not back soon. He hasn't given you crap for weeks. I've learned how to deal with him. Whatever. See you all later. And remember what I said. If you say so. Yeah, sure. Not gonna hold my breath. Ah, there it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. I was about to move it to be with the others. Oh, that won't do. I can handle this myself. Hands off. I was just trying to be nice. Thank you for your hard work. Lord, you're really lucky I was watching them. If I weren't here, you would have been caught. I had it all well in hand. And if a rock hit the wagon, you'd think they see it pass through and just shrug it off. The rocks all missed. You're worrying over nothing. The one Daktani was about to lob, he looked like a dead shot holding a crossbow. He's not that strong. Right between the eyes, I guarantee. This is a pointless argument. He dropped it. Because I called out. And thank you for that. I learned quite a lot, you know. This was well... I could hear. And from the other side of the boulder. This dumb plan was just a risk. Nothing more. You used to be on board with my ideas. We were just college kids playing pranks. Things are different now. This could have ruined everything. We have a responsibility to trail that man, and most importantly, not let him catch on. Perhaps you have a point. I do have some things important to me now. Roderick's legacy. We just follow. No more hiding in plain sight, okay? I shall be much more careful. I'll accept this. How did you stop Amada? Message. Ah, you must have been quite convincing to fool her. I figured she'd think the quiet voice was because of the distance. Still, to have sounded like a half-orc, your voice isn't that deep. It worked. That's all that matters. If she didn't believe the voice, or took it up with the others beyond just a remark, it would have been a problem. That was a pretty big risk. And why did I have to do that? Indeed. God, my legs are dead. I feel you. You didn't have to run around all day. Why not come back in a different disguise? I'm too tired to think. You'll have a small break soon. Daktani just bought a lot of food. He must intend to drop by that house. Ah, that's right. What? During lunch, I read the last entry of Roderick's journal. He versed about a plague house. Yeah? It's a building at the outskirts of town. He encountered something there. We should give it a look. What happened? What did he write? We'll see for ourselves. Did you really read it? Of course. Daydreaming about Roderick. His lyrical talents were amazing. It's fine. We can just read it again later. I'd love to. Poor girl. You stormed into her life, and now you're gonna leave her heart dashed on the rocks. Perhaps I should say something. Wait, you, Hector, actually care? Love can be a powerful weapon. Best I disarm her before any irreparable damage. Indeed, Roderick really did a number on you. Why, yes, Claude, I am single. Today was wonderful. Oh, Claude, you snuck up on me. Yes, Claude has returned. I just wish to bid you adieu, for I must take my leave, as my travels need me overseas. Oh, well, when you return... I will not be returning. So you're not coming? Then, I know. I'll go with you. My journey is my own, with dangerous places to go. I'm in Trunau, but this is the tamest I've found. Do you have any friends, good ones? Yes, I have two very good friends. Then we shall meet, so I may spend the night sweeping them off their feet. You... Huh? I wish to meet the best of Trunau, before giving the lucky lady a night in the clouds. 'Tis my tradition before I continue my expedition. What? You are beautiful, yes. But my time ticks slowly with the best. What's with that look? Shook? You... What about us? You and I. There's nothing. Look at this face. It's not meant to be locked away in the jail of a heart. You know what? I'm just dropping the poetry altogether. It's annoying to keep up, and it's done its job. So, how beautiful are your friends? Because if you're the best of the three, then... You're a monster! Best to not devote your life to an illusion, nor fall for a prankster's tricks, or into his bed. It hurts now, but your friends will take care of you. I know. Dedicating oneself to a spontaneous love, I'm one to talk. Love is a powerful weapon. No, it's a storm. Can we take another break soon? Once he gets to... Well, that's suspicious. He must know he's been seen before. Why bother at this point? Maybe the rumors are causing a problem. That's the half-walk house. I wonder if that poor woman has recovered. From what? Never mind. I can't make anything out. But if we were closer... No, we don't have time, Cliff. Just cast something and walk by. Walk by, you say? Fine, but you stay put. Hear me? Clearly. How's progress? Slow. We haven't found it yet. Haha. So we're here for the long haul? I can't make the entrance appear out of nowhere. Excuses. Hurry it up. This place is creepy. That tribal is on edge? You got a lot of tongue for a newbie. How about I cut it shorter? Heh. I'm the one risking my ass while you all hide in here, waiting for the signal. You live here with those guys. Guys? A hurricane of chaos! In this town? You weren't there! What happened? Drew too much attention, that's what. Now close the damn door. Finish your marking so we can be free. If it weren't for that drunk guy, it'd be done by now. He actually managed to wash one off. Then put it back up. I did. The rest is up to scream. Bitch. You should do this more often. Yeah, right. The spell only lasts for 10 minutes. Well, I cast it a few more times and probably stretch it to 20, but did you see the old guy down the other alley? Not from here. He saluted me. Huh? Maybe he's one of Sarah's spotters. I'm in disguise. I guess it's obvious if I'm sticking around the house. I would have guessed the same. Yeah, okay. So, Daktani should be done for today. We can rest. He's heading the wrong way. What now? Dusk's about over. What's he doing? Climbing down the cliff. Is there a cave down there? Likely heading out of town for some nighttime meetup. Yes, we wait for the grunts to stop. During all our travels, never have we had to walk so much in a single day. I know, right? Wake me up in a few minutes. We're only 50 feet up. Wow, no way. Stay alert now. You should be done after... Oh, I think he just finished. Damn, how'd he do that so fast? This is getting painful. Bear with it. Now, where did he... I think I see a building of a dilapidated ship. The plague house. Is it? That is where it should be. There's no doubt about it now. Daktani is connected with Roderick's death. Yeah, he's walking straight for it. Finally gotten on board. I'm just really tired. I mean, he's up to something with the people in that house. It's a bit much to call coincidence, but we wait till we have hard evidence. Of course. Now on to how we're getting down. Daktani found a way to... Oh, there's a line of grooves. I can probably even slide down some of those. No wonder he did it so fast. I think we need a better way down. That doesn't look too safe. I have a rope. No, something safer. If only we were as feathers. We could float down some pittons. Jacqueline may have some. Please, Cliff, there's no time. We must hurry. Get carried through the gates and over there. The patrolmen know we're on official business. What? You scared me half to death. I'm already have a foot in the grave as it is. Relax, we'll gently float down like baby does, freshly hatched. They'd fall to their deaths. We are just better than them. Impressed. I thought it may come in handy. No telling when a pit may manifest, or we have to make a daring escape. Got another one? Please, what's the likelihood we'll need it again?